Whoever you just started dating or are crushing on cannot believe that you are single. They're like, what's the catch? What's gotta give? Why is this beautiful woman still single? This is someone who has a lot of tattoos, and they wonder if you are ready to be a part of their world because they've made some changes in order to make things work between the two of you. And most importantly, for you to be able to come into their life and just be a part of their everyday life. So this is someone who's looking for a relationship, not no casual fling, not no one night stand. They want monogamy. So cannot wait to see you. Your person's about to make some unexpected plans with you. Maybe pop up and surprise you somewhere that you're going to be at, whether that be a music, movie event, possibly a restaurant, something like this. But they feel like they've never met anyone as loving as you, hands down, and they want you to be their partner. This person sees you as someone they could definitely build a very passionate connection with. So brand new love is here for you and this person. Let's see what signs you could be dealing with. Wow, 6 of Cups could be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. And if not, they're just extremely emotionally available. This is a mature man who knows what he wants. And Queen of Coins, he wants you. He thinks you are absolute divine royalty. He recognizes that you did a lot of healing to become the woman that you are today. So you're extremely strong in their mind, and they love your independence. But they know that at the end of the day, you want someone who wants to meet you in the middle. You don't expect someone to provide for you, but you want a man who's going to show up and be that partner that you can count on. And that's where they feel like they come in. This is either a water sign, an earth sign, or a fire sign that you are dealing with. But 2 of Wands, there may be a physical distance between you, and they're ready to close that gap. So this person may be traveling to see you unexpectedly. And I feel like it's going to be in the next 2 weeks, maybe even up to the next 6 days with 6 of Cups there. But yeah, 2 weeks or 6 days. So 2 of Wands, hoping that the 2 of you can come together, spend a little bit of time getting to know one another like that, and most importantly, building your bond. So you two don't know much about one another yet. You may have met this person through mutual friends, or you're about to meet them, like I said, at like a music or movie event, something like this that's going to come up unexpectedly. You may be invited somewhere through a friend, and then it's like you're going to go and see this person, and they have been waiting to meet you. So they've either heard about you through someone else, or this person just knows who you are. You're kind of a big deal to them. And this person is ready to give you a passionate love offer, something that you cannot deny. Okay, so Ace of Wands. Really beautiful energy to see, because I feel as though you're dealing with a divine masculine who knows what he wants. And this may be an Aries, Leo, Sag. This person may be older than you. So if you're in your late 20s, they may be in their early 30s. If you're in your mid 30s, they may be in their late 30s, something like this. But this person could have recently celebrated a birthday or up to the last 3 months ago. So the Hermit, okay, Virgo energy. So there you go. Virgos celebrated their birthdays in August. But yeah, it's like this person knows what they want, and they may have spent their birthday alone, like surrounded by family, friends, but they didn't have that partner. And that's what they're missing in their life. They feel like they've completed so many different chapters when it comes to their career, their happiness, their success, their stability, but they don't have a loving partner. And that's where you come in. So really beautiful energy. And also too, this person is looking for someone who wants to move in with them. They're not looking for marriage right away though. This is something that's coming out because the Hierophant's in reverse. So you need to know they're not going to rush into some type of engagement or proposal, but they do want a life partner. They want someone to enjoy time with and enjoy life with. And most importantly, this is someone who loves to travel. So if you haven't traveled many places in your life, your person could know that, or they're going to find out really quickly, and they're going to want to get your damn passport so you two can travel the world together. So with the 2 of Wands, it's really beautiful to see, because a lot of you may live at a distance from one another, different countries, different continents even. There definitely is some type of coast that separates you, whether that be the West Coast, the East Coast, Atlantic Ocean, something going on like that, okay? And this person knows that they want to be closer to you. Now, if they live close to you, it may be that they have family that lives overseas that they want you to meet. But yeah, this is someone who is extremely family oriented. Family means everything to them, and they want a partner who feels the same. So they're hoping that you have those same core values and beliefs that they do. And King of Wands, they're hoping that you like to have a little bit of fun too. They often fantasize about having someone that wants to role play with them or be with them in really interesting, sexy kind of scenarios. So for example, you two meeting, but then acting like y'all don't know each other. Something like this. This is what excites them. Possibly lingerie, or, you know, just really going above and beyond to be in a connection with someone who is incredibly attractive to them. Because they have built a lot of relationships in the past where friendship came first and it lasted so long, but your person knows that without the passion in a connection, a relationship cannot last. So they want you to be that passionate person that they can truly count on. The Tower, you may be dealing with a Scorpio, which, how funny, I just posted a Scorpio birthday reading. So if you are dealing with the Scorpio, go ahead and check out that reading because you may find a little bit more there, or if you're a Scorpio watching. But yeah, the Tower's here because they feel like you came in and shook up their world. And this person cannot think of anyone else since you. So Divine Masculine, top of the deck, you may be dealing with a Divine Masculine. This is a man who knows what he wants. And also too, it's like he's got everything in his world but a beautiful woman to share it with. So that's where you come in. Are you ready to be a part of their world? And you know, this person may be surrounded by a lot of people, but they don't feel like anyone is as down to earth or empathic or loving the way that you are. So they really love the way that you take care of yourself, and most importantly, the way that you treat others is very significant. You're someone who this person feels is very respectable to anyone you meet. Like, you just are really compassionate about other people. So you may do a career specifically where you give back to others or you help other people in some type of way, and they love that. So meeting you was the best day of their life. That's what they want you to know. And if this is energy coming up, get ready, because I feel like you're going to feel the same. And the initial thing that's going to draw them to you is how beautiful you are. So make sure you be looking your best whenever you popping out to a random invite or an event, because this person's going to be there. So bae, you fine, okay? And I feel like you don't see it coming, but they're going to surprise you and be there. So for example, if it's a movie or music event, maybe you don't expect them to be there because there's distance between you. Some of you, it may even be a sports event that they're going to pop up at. So someone wants to reconnect with you, okay? So a lot of you are going to reconnect with an old friend, and then you're going to meet this person while you're out reconnecting with an old friend. So it's almost like a full circle moment, because it's Divine's way of saying, like, life's about to get so good for you. So you may start seeing a lot of angel numbers everywhere: 1111, 222, 1010. So eyes, you're going to initially connect through your eyes. It's going to be where you're like basically seducing one another with your eyes. And that is how they're going to know that the attraction is mutual. And then this person's going to make their approach towards you. Wow, confirmation, y'all. What was I saying? Someone older than you. So this person, not a huge age gap, but probably 2 or 3 years older than you. So this is it. They're not going to want to get married or anything right away, but they're going to want to start a life together. And this is someone who wants a partner who lives with them, who takes care of them, who takes care of the household, possibly even just someone to wake up to every day. So really beautiful energy to see for you guys. Extremely deserving. Whoever comes across this message, it's like you've been praying and wishing for a husband or for a partner who truly sees you and shows up for you every day. And here he comes. You two are going to have a lot in common as well. Like, if you're more on the spiritual side, or you're into tarot or different things about history, stuff like that, you know, he is the same. So it's going to be really interesting for you, because I feel as though you two are going to have a lot to talk about. Initially, there's going to be attraction between the eyes, but it's going to develop into never-ending conversations, like y'all barely being able to keep up with one another, because you're going to have so much in common, or so many interesting different things to talk about. This person is a little bit of like a history buff, or like I said, like a spiritual buff. So look at that, dual citizenship. This is someone who has a dual citizenship. So they may want you to move towards them, or they move towards you if they have a dual citizenship as to where you're at. and you're entering your winning season. See, this is the beautiful energy that y'all need to see. It's like you're not only going to reconnect with an old friend, but you're meeting the love of your life. LOML, okay? Love of my life. And it's because Divine is saying you overcame some of the toughest chapters in your life, but it shaped you into the amazing, strong, independent, fierce woman that you are today. And now he's bringing in a partner who matches that. Because before you endured this last season of your life, these last few cycles, you weren't in this confidence that you are now. So although you may have felt like some things like almost broke you, it didn't. It shaped you. And you are looking fierce, okay? Something about you literally maybe possibly like looking different too. You could have switched your hairstyle, you know, maybe how you dress. Maybe you're dressing more a little bit conservative now, or a little more classy, or you may be a little more sporty now. Something about you has really changed, and this is that new confidence that comes from within with after all you know that you've been through. Now your person as well is going to want to really open up to you about what you've been through in life. If you've never lived with a person, this is major significance. They could be wondering, like, how are you single? How are you not married with a family? And you're going to have a very similar story as to this person. Heartbreak after heartbreak, change after change, life throwing lessons at you. Because you both may resonate as well with being chosen ones. So this is something that they're going to know about, the 144, and you're going to be like, what? Like, as if, okay? Because I feel like you've never met someone like that before. And it's like you needed to come into your full awareness of who you are, your talents, your gifts, your skills, your strength, in order for God to bring a partner in who's going to literally match that energy, who's going to be on that same frequency as you, and who's going to make you realize that everything happens for a reason. Sometimes we don't always see it, but in the bigger picture, it all makes sense. And that's exactly where this person comes in, because he is a part of your winning season. So yeah, someone older than you with a dual citizenship and lots of tattoos may be significant. Very specific for those messages to come out. So never met anyone as loving as you, and you may be very attracted to their eyes. So they could have very deep green, blue, or brown eyes, hazel eyes. But something about your eye is going to be very attracted, like magnets to one another. And it's going to be that undeniable physical chemistry between you. Like meeting eyes and locking in across the room and just being like, damn, who is that? Because that's exactly how this person's going to feel. And it's going to cause a complete tower moment. Because the two of you are going to be like, is that the love of my life? Like, did Divine just literally drop this person in right when you least expected it? Yes. Yes, he did. Absolutely beautiful. So let me pull from another deck. And I will get a few more love messages as to what this person be feeling or going to say to you. Some of you, like I said, may have recently just met this person in the last few weeks. For others of you, this is in the next 2 weeks coming up. Page of Wands. So be on the lookout too, because you're going to be just minding your own business, having fun, out and about, looking classy somewhere, looking sexy. And this person's going to come up to you and approach you. And if you are the feminine watching, okay, let them approach you. You don't have to be the one. Usually you're always the one, right? To initiate the conversation or to make someone kind of pursue you. No, no, no. Not this one. Not your divine masculine. You just need to sit, look pretty, and smile. Bat those little eyelashes, okay? Whether you be wearing the falsies or not, just bat those eyelashes. Look at that. Queen of Pentacles, star. You may be dealing with someone who is a star or who's very recognized in their career. Whatever it is they do for work. They don't necessarily have to be in the public, but they are someone who is a star in their career in some type of way. They command respect. They're very respected by many people because of their talent, their work, their skills, and their abilities. So look at that. Yeah, you are a queen to this person. Queen of Wands, Queen of Pentacles. Really beautiful to see. And this person just feels like you just need to just let them do all the talking, let them do all the burden lifting, and let them plan everything. Because 10 of Wands, okay, they're going to show up and show out for you in a way that you've never had anyone else do. And it's about darn time. I feel like you deserve someone who's going to bring in this passionate new beginning. And then you're going to know, okay, this is the divine masculine. Because a lot of you may have dealt with karmic masculines or people who were on their way to becoming divine masculines, but not fully in their energy yet. And yeah, it's like this person's been dreaming for someone like you. They may even be praying to divine right now for you to come in their life. And divine's like, oh, wait till you see what I've always had in the plans for the both of you. And that's that beautiful moment where when worlds collide and you meet your person, you know, you just know. And this is going to be a story you're going to be able to look back and tell your kids, your grandkids, your family, your friends, like how you met. It's going to be such a serendipitous moment, one that's always been meant to remember. So look at that, the Fool again. Definitely could be dealing with a water sign, an earth sign, or a fire sign. No air energy came out, but regardless, could be any sign. But those are the main three prominent energies. So let's see if there's any more messages. Look at that. It's confirmation. A man or woman with faith. So you two may be from similar upbringings, or if not, throughout life, you found your own faith and path. And so this is definitely going to be your kingdom spouse. And a lot of you too wondering why your relationships weren't working out before. Well, were they your kingdom spouse? Did they have the same beliefs as you? Were they deep into prayer? Most of you know. And also too, you had to get into that abundance first, okay? And that's what this person's already done. So they have a very positive mindset when it comes to their career as well. They're always focused on creating more success in their life, no matter how successful they are. So it's extremely attractive and will be attractive to you that your person is very hardworking and always working to achieve more in their life and in their career. And this is someone who expresses a lot of gratitude to the universe. So that is why they're as blessed as they are. And sunglasses, your person may wear a lot of sunglasses. If not, they just be watching, looking. Like I said, you're going to lock eyes and it's just going to make sense. Like, that's the one. You're going to have this inner knowing. So if you haven't felt that way about anyone yet, you haven't met them yet. So mirror, you two are going to mirror each other. It's going to be like looking in a mirror because you two have so many things in common in your upbringing, in your story, in your struggles of heartbreak, and maybe even your career, that it's going to be like, wow, very refreshing. And the conversation is just going to come very easy between you because you have so much in common. And also too, it's just going to make things really interesting because you're going to have long talks. I feel like deep conversation is going to be very significant. So you need to know that this person believes in true divination and they believe that you were guided into their life. So when this person comes in, relax, don't get nervous, don't get anxious, just go with things and let God show you how much that he always heard your prayers for your divine masculine to come into your life, because you deserve it. If you found this message, you're meeting your kingdom spouse and you are going to be so thankful every day that your prayers were answered. They always were going to be. You just had to get to that place in your life, as did your person. And it's always all about divine timing, okay? So God bless you. God bless this beautiful union. And may you have the most beautiful unconditional love you have ever received.